You don't know Gekh? How'd you... Oh, whatever. I don't care. Did I not warn you? Slice it up, fellas! Dry land. My guts will stop churning now. You! What are you doing on Gekh's raft? The rest of you, keep patrolling. Maybe you'll find us a way out. Gekh's dead. But that's Thrinn's business, not yours. The rest of you keep patrolling. I'm heading back with the drow. Dwarf, what are you doing on Gekh's raft? Move over. I'll take you to shore. You're the one telling the sergeant what happened. For the absolute! Report to the sergeant. The first delivery to Moonrise went smooth, but the blighters were ready this time around. Outsiders, ma'am. They've killed the gnome, the fast one. They've got your boots. I will tell you now what the sergeant told Gekh. Until you have the boots, you will not cross. What a load of rote shite. No way a mushroom killed Gekh. Where's Gekh? Who are you? He failed. Myconid's killed him and his squad. Huh. How desperate is the core that he calls on a helper? The absolute. Not bloody likely. Get her, fellas! They get to spend quality time with her at Moonrise Towers. Sergeant Thrinn will be wanting to see you. Avoiding the sergeant, is he? Can't blame him. She mentioned something about biting his toes off. Thrinn will want to meet you. Our sergeant. She's motivating trader-deep gnomes inside. Don't wreck your head. They're with me. Come back again empty-handed, and you're feeding the fishes. The whole squad! Damn it. Gekh's gone and screwed up. Neir loses head over this. The rest of you keep patrolling. I'll be heading back with the hoon here. Quit playing tough. They caught that escaped gnome. Thrinn will want to talk to him. What about Gekh? Where's he at? Blew up all the exits. Now we're stuck. But the boss is having them clean up their mess. Yous keep patrolling. I'm heading back with this one. The rest of you keep patrolling. I'll be heading back with this one. Well, come on. Let's get you to shore. You'll need to report to the sergeant. God's damn dwarf! What are you doing on Gekh's raft? All right. No reason to get your horns in a twist. The rest of you keep patrolling. I'll be heading back with this one. The accommodations at Moonrise are extremely comfortable. Don't see how I have to explain anything to you, arsworms. But how's this? They're with the absolute. Slice it open, fellas! We don't want Zarel finding out. Damn. The sergeant will be pissed about her boots. The rest of you keep patrolling. I'll be heading back with the drow. Tiefling! What are you doing on Gekh's raft? Outsiders, ma'am. They have news of Gekh Coal. You better have a good reason for being on that boat. We weren't expecting more of you. Where's Gekh? Who are you? The absolute. Not bloody likely. Get her, fellas. Did I not warn you? Slice him up, fellas! I wonder if she's still barefoot. Come on, Hoon, you're coming with me. I won't be the one to tell the sergeant what happened. I don't care what you've got scrawled on your skin. I don't like your face. All right. No reason to get your tongue in a twist. You there! Drew! Were you in Gekh's raft? Damn it. The sergeant will be pissed about her boots. More like avoiding the sergeant, I reckon. The rest of you keep patrolling. Maybe you'll find us more gnomes. For the absolute! Dry land. My guts will stop churning now. How desperate is the core to make an ally of a human? Get him, fellas! Disciple Zarel is collecting them. She won't like the news. The deep gnomes we nabbed are still stirring the shitpot. Come on, Hoon. Let's get you to shore. You'll need to report to the sergeant. The absolute. Not bloody likely. Get him, fellas! Got that right. We're collecting them for Disciple Zarel. All right. No reason to get your horns on a twist. How desperate is the core to make an ally of a dwarf, Hoon? Damn it. Gekh's gone and screwed up. If he's dead, so's the squad. Get up top. The boss will want to know Gekh's been killed. The absolute. Not bloody likely. Get him, fellas! Human! What are you doing on Gekh's raft? Outsiders, ma'am. They're with the Absolute. You again. Show me the boots, or face the Absolute's judgment. Well, I'll be. You got them. The sergeant's been whining non-stop. I'm not talking behind her back. You'll find out yourself. The Absolute? Not bloody likely. Get him, fellas! For the Absolute! How desperate is the core to make an ally of a gnome? How desperate is the core to make an ally of a topsider? Hold up, boys! A gnome snatched Gekh's raft. You there! That's Gekh's! Hold up, boys! They got one of them mind shrooms. Haven't I done enough? Bringing you all the way over here? The Absolute? Not bloody likely. Get her, fellas! The boss is probably up top. Motivating gnomes. All right, no reason to get your tongue in a twist. Slice 'em up, fellas! The rest of you keep patrolling. I'll head back with this one. Get her, fellas! Elf, what are you doing on Gekh's raft? Head on up to the boss. She's motivating deep gnomes. You volunteering? I'm sure the disciple will enjoy your company. Come on, let's get you to shore. You're the one telling the sergeant what happened. All right. No reason to get your tongue in a twist. Gekh! Is that you? Hold on. You're not Gekh.
Wake up, maggot! There's a fight brewing! The stolen boots will do nicely as proof. A drow such as yourself could name our prize then, I reckon. Ah! Still, gotta get through them and hunt down some runaway property. Look for a dwergar with bare feet and a face like thunder. You can't miss her. Clumsy sunscum. I felt you fumbling about in my head. You'd pay for that. That's so. Maybe you're less useless than you look. Absolute's work needs doing right here. Told you to keep away from there, didn't I? Won't happen again. That's so. Show me your brand, then. I'll wait here. She'll make a run for it eventually. Then I'll get her. Wasn't expecting one of you drow to join the hunt. Praise the Absolute. Bet a true soul can make those mushrooms choke on their spores. Burning those into just anyone now, are they? Sergeant told me to. Doesn't look like you're showering yourself in glory so far. Bumbling around down here. Looks like you let that rot flower get in your head. My axe will fix that for you in no time. All settled around here. I reckon it's a good time for you to see the others across the Ebon Lake. Guess what that makes you? You'll want to take those to Sergeant Thrinn in the camp. But your blood earns you one more chance. Got enough on my plate as it is. Told you, hunting. Slave ran away. Took Sergeant Thrinn's boots. I'll stay back here. See if I can find some more gnomes. A few more and I reckon I could become a true soul. You're not the gnome I'm hunting. Good. Do well, and there might be a reward for you back at camp. I suppose the sound of me cracking your nut would carry down here. Come on then, hookbait. I want to get this over with quick. Back on the fight, lazy arse! take nothing I don't want to. Time you stopped sucking air. What's this? Got ourselves an infiltrator. Bad enough you're making a racket. Worse that you're lying as well. Right then. Let's get you out of the way. No harm in checking. Hold it. You swore an oath to the Absolute. Time to make good on it. If you take those boots to Sergeant Thrinn, she'll owe you. As you like. I guess you'll be heading to the camp across the Ebon Lake. The stolen boots will do nicely as proof. And a true soul like yourself could name her prize then, I reckon. Myconids. Those bloody walking rot flowers left half my squad dead. But spoil my hunt and you're dead. You're either brave or stupid to be worried about your purse in these parts. You drow can be light on your feet. Must have been why you were sent to join the hunt. Praise the Absolute. Maybe you'll even be allowed into the Absolute's ranks. Finish flapping that mouth of yours. Good. Slave's got herself some protection. Hiding up there in a myconid circle. Sooner I get rid of this one, the sooner I can get back to doing the Absolute's work. Rounding them up for Disciples' Rel. Got a whole camp full of gnomes bound for moonrise. Show you're worthy of serving the Absolute. She's just some deep gnome slave. They all look much the same to me. What a hunt. Maybe you'll find a belt next. Share? You really are in the wrong place, son scum. Try this for useful. What are you playing at? I'll keep watch here. Gnome might make a run for it. Do really well. And who knows? Maybe the Absolute will have space for you in his ranks. Deep gnome slave. They all look the same. But this one's got fancy boots. Nothing for you here. Cross the Ebon Lake to the sergeant. Or drown in it for all I care. Not that it's all too smart to question a drow and a true soul, mind you. In fact, if you ain't with the Absolute, I reckon you're more like the enemy. That's so. No bad thing to have more of the Absolute's warriors to hand, I suppose. Make yourself useful. Or maybe there'll be a little culling in the Absolute's ranks. Have fun with the slaves when I'm stuck here. Well met, sir. Not the usual thing. We need to bring these to Moonrise Towers. Disciples' Rel's orders. Did something to upset Disciples' Rel. A bleeding heart, are you? Reckon I'd just roast and eat it. Should be with the slave, or whatever's left of her. Find him, and Sergeant Thrinn will reward you. Too loud, son scum. Heard you stumbling. Can hear you blinking. The stolen boots will do nicely as proof. And a true soul like yourself could name his prize then, I reckon. No, something's wrong. You're no true soul. Sergeant Thrinn will cough up big to hear his slaves got her comeuppance. Serving the Absolute ought to be reward enough. But no matter. She's leading our expedition. And a nice clutch of slaves across the lake. Absolutely be happy. No harm. Every army needs grunts to run in and die first. Even the absolutes. Any sign of the runaway? Especially if you don't have a brand. Ought to see to that. All due respect. Any kin of mine ought to have more sense moving through the Underdark. Get those boots, and we can talk rewards. The boots should give her away. Shut up and listen. Up, flesh bag! Rise and fight! Not that you need me to tell you that. Fine. I let you live. Both true soul and drow. That slave would jump off a ledge if she knew who was after her. Funny. You look like the sort to beg for mercy. I ain't the sort to question a drow. But that was the rottenest lie to ever meet my ears. No matter. You weren't getting any. Well met, madam. Can't get past those rat flowers. They get in your head, make you see things. Half my squad jumped off a cliff, laughing. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along. I'll fix that real quick and quiet. Backstabbing swine. Absolute'll be stronger once you're dead. Well then, drow or not, I reckon I don't have to answer to you. Well, ain't that a crying shame for you? The whole lot. Did you find boots on that gnome? Her true soul? Yes. Should have seen it right away. Could have told me that before. Go ahead. I'm to kill the runaway. But she's holed up with myconids. Besides, we're talking about a slave. I'm on a hunt. Got a runaway slave to kill. Need to fetch back the boots she stole from Sergeant Thrinn. Got to kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Or the bosses in Moonrise will have Thrinn's hide. Anyone who stands against him, stands against us, is gonna wind up a slave. Or a corpse. Right. I'll mop up here. You get across the Ebon Lake, find Sergeant Thrinn. She'll reward you. Changed your mind. Thought you were here to help. Squad of my kin, camping in some ruins. Pack of gnome slaves there too. Get the leather. I ain't wasting more words on you until it's done. Anyway, the hunt's not over yet. Not that it's all too smart to question a true soul. You'll want to take those boots to Sergeant Thrinn in the camp across the Ebon Lake. My God. Gonna turn the world on its head. But a slave's a slave. Try not to fight too much. You've no use if you're damaged. Orders are to bring them to Moonrise Towers. Alive. Not too sharp, are you? Look for a dwergar with a sour mug and bare feet. The stolen boots will do nicely as proof. A drow such as yourself could name his prize then, I reckon. Might help make shorter work of this mess. That's right. You are a true soul. Fine. Suppose I just eat you then. Didn't say you could leave, did I? Another step and you'll get a kiss off my axe. Well, you done mucking about yet? And if you ain't who you say you are, I reckon you're fair game. You're not sun scum. You should know not to make that much noise. Huh? Absolute's teachings say that anyone who doesn't bow to him is the enemy. But that comes later. Boots first. Then you'll get what's coming to you. You move pretty quietly. Not quietly enough for my liking, though. So that's how it's gonna be. Time you got across the Ebon Lake, madam. Nothing more to be done on this side. Good. And good riddance. You'd best have proof, though. Thrinn will want more than just your word. Good. Can't let some runt make fools of the Absolute's warriors. Hunting. Slave ran away. Took Sergeant Thrinn's boots. Could have tried that before. Saved me some time. Well, you've looked. Now keep away from that raft until I say otherwise. Falling down a deep, dark hole is the kindest death you'll find in the Underdark. Time you got across the Ebon Lake, sir. Nothing more to be done on this side. She's a deep gnome slave with fancy boots. The only one down here. Let's make this quick. Tracking a runaway slave. Deep gnome. Stole boots from my sergeant. More like us. And a bunch of gnome slaves. Help. You don't even know what you'd be up against. Not like me to overlook one of the Absolute's chosen. Let myself get distracted. Listen up then. What part of not wasting words didn't penetrate your skull? Oh, we'd see. Have no fear of that. How goes the hunt? A deep gnome with boots too good for a slave. That's all I know. You're a liability, hookbait. I'll decide how many steps and breaths you've got left.
We blew the tunnel, didn't we? Don't worry, we'll get our people and your precious drow out of there. Wait! Just wait, all right? Another beating won't help. Come on, keep the pace up. Damn it, no boats. Oh, we have to swim. Move it! Even better. Listen, only other way there is up top, through shadow-cursed lands.
Captured. Drow. Duergar.
But we've been skimming their stash. The rest is hidden here. It'll turn those rocks to dust. They're going to fight! Now's our chance! Quick, to the boats!
Wretched drow.
Thank you. But hurry, my crew won't last much longer. The tunnel we collapsed? The drow reckoned it leads to Moonrise Towers, where the rest of us are being held. Damn it! Look, save my kin and I'll tell you a secret. Thanks again for offing that drow. Only made it here 'cause of you. But I can't stop thinking about the rest of us. No! That drow bastard! I'll smash his skull in! I'll slit his wretched throat! I'm gonna show you how to make smoke powder. It's our speciality. Make surface shite look like a bunch of sparklers. Here, Calurgia and Cursia. Stuck in Moonrise with a bunch of sadists. Poor bastards. I'm sorry, all right?
Explosives. Hidden in the caves.
Now's our chance. Get ready, everyone. Really? Bloody hells. I'm glad you showed up. Take the Duergar out, or we'll never make it past them alive. Please, my crew won't last much longer. You'd turn, would you? That's mighty convenient. As if a surface dweller would help us. Then you're in for a bloody treat. Here. You'll find a stash of smoke powder. It'll blow these rocks to dust. My ribs! Give me a map. There's explosives hidden here. They'll turn those rocks to dust. Damn right you do. I'm afraid not. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I choose friend. We're in short supply of those, which makes you our only shot at getting out of here alive.
My kin, Moonrise Towers.
It's explosives, all right. They're hidden in one of the caves. Leave off. I've got nothing to say to you. Don't make me regret this. We'll figure something else out. The Duergar are about to snap. Stop them. I'll make it worth your while. Hurry! You've a funny way of showing it. Blast this rubble to the fugue plane. We can finish the stone skulls in the confusion. Please. Figured it was a long shot. Thanks anyway. We're digging as fast as we can. My crew are trapped in there too. You got the smoke powder? Good. Blow the rubble. We can take out the greylings in the confusion. Head for the boat. Come on. Take it. It'll clear this rubble in no time. Doing him in took guts, and then some. What? You killed them? You monster. As if I give a damn. The drow is dead. That's all that matters. Mega Kamara, you off the bastards. Eldren's breath. That was incredible. You actually scalped the drow. The greylings think we used the last of the smoke powder blowing this tunnel. Right. Guess you and the Red Eyes aren't as different as you'd like. The explosives should clear the rubble. Watch it. These rocks aren't stable. That makes you our only shot at getting out of here alive.
Eldren, Burrow Warden, mining expedition.
Quick but careful, lads.
Mithril Hall dwarves took in family.
Hurry! My crew are trapped with that wretched drow. How do you find the smoke powder? Right. Back to your surface, then. Right. Stone Skull. I forgot. Digging your boss out is tough enough without broken bones. Now you can whip up a batch yourself. Hurry! The others are trapped with that cursed dark elf. Run! Run! Right. Dunno why I thought you were different than other drow. May Caladiran guard you. They're going to fight. This is our chance. Quick, to the boats! Now, can I get back to it, miss? The kind that can make quick work of this rubble. Oh, damn it. Look, I'll tell you where the explosives are if you promise to help me and my crew. Maga Kamara, you're no slaver. I'll show you how to make a mixture so volatile you could take out an army of goblins with it. You could make it. Please. And if I did? If I had enough smoke powder to blow this rock to the fugue plane, then why are you here? Please, my kin won't last much longer. This is our chance. Quick, run! I'll be praying for you. The place is crawling with these absolute creeps. What would you say? Collerger and bury her, you piece of... As if you lot would lift a finger to help anyone but yourself. I still have all my fingers attached, which means you haven't said as much to the Duergar. As if a drow would help us. Shove off. That drow deserved to be carved up for what he did. I don't trust you. I'm not telling you anything. These stone skulls are about to snap. Get those explosives, please, before my crew suffocate. You bastard. You and the true soul bloody deserve each other. Take them out, then we'll talk. I told you about the smoke powder. I don't know anything else. Wait, just hear me out.
What? You killed them? You monster!
Kill these Shalevuck and we'll get the hells out of this wretched hole. Hurry! My crew won't last much longer.
Dimble. Mirna. Damn it!
Never thought I'd owe a bunch of mushrooms my life. Only wish the rest of my people were here. Half of us are trapped with that sadist Neir. I'm not the begging type, but I'll do it to save my crew. Can I trust you?
No! No! No!
We'll be cut down if we so much as set a toe in Moonrise Towers. But you... Now, can I get back to it, sir? Please, they're running out of time. Prick deserved to be carved up for what he did to us. Thank you. Do your worst.
I'm coming. Just hold on.
All right. All right. Give me a map. There's explosives hidden here. They'll turn those rocks to dust. Mega Kamara. But there's something else I've got to ask. Not for me. For the rest of us that bastard Neir captured. And I knew how to blow this rubble to the surface and back. It's explosives, all right? The Duergar are a sneeze away from gutting us. Get in! Get in! Cursed rocks, move! You're not one of the slavers? Say I believed you. Here, take this. It's the least I can do. Finally, some good news. Listen. All right, we're running out of time. Ah! Can you hear me? Anyone?
Did he now? You know what? Here's something. I'll make that racket pay for it. Get going, before I change my mind.
Slaves. Laid traps.
Good. You're dismissed.
Collecting Moonrise Towers. True soul. Explosion. Cave in. Trapped. Finding new path. Towers.
Of course. Absolute guide us. A true soul, eh? Useless wrecker of a lookout could have told me. Here, right. That's enough. You lot! Little sunsucker here has a death wish. Back on your feet, or I'll bite your toes off one by one. Oh, great. More trouble. You're dismissed. I can't let that happen. Lads, we have to kill him and these witnesses. She's with the gnomes. Kill them all! Boots first. Then go get them. Did you kill my slaves? No, I tried to save you. True soul, tell him. Yes, true soul. Move. I don't have time for you. Stop right there, or I'll cut that tongue out. Digging, obviously. Treacherous slaves collapse the tunnels. Right on a true soul. Absolute's gonna eat my liver. What? You're dismissed. And use us for your own games? I won't be making that mistake again, Drow. You damn traitors got some nerve. Clean up your mess. You want to help? Then stop talking and find a way to break through those rocks. True Soul's running out of air. You must be something. What? Not that I'm comparing you with a novice. Just saying it ain't no small feat. Never thought I'd see those back. Nasty sneak even gave Gekh the slip. Moonrise, hopefully. Won't matter much if the True Soul suffocates. He's stuck with about 10 poisoned geezers in there. We need to get through this rubble fast. What's the plan? You want to help? Then stop talking and find a way to break through those rocks. True Soul stuck in the middle of a poisoned geezer. You the one Greymon mentioned? Heard you kill that thieving pest. Where's me boots? He dies. And the disciple will kill everyone involved. That includes you now. Move, Hoon! I don't have time for juggling outsiders.
Elena Thrinn, Sergeant Absolute.
Kill them. The disciple will know the instant they meet. Oh! He dies, and the disciple will kill everyone involved. That includes you now. Moonrise. But we ain't going back till we dig out the True Soul. Not taking the blame for this one.
Zerel, Absolute's favorite, speaks with chosen.
Scuffed, of course. Drugnan sharpshooter. Least she's dead. And you better hope that's the worst of it. After what you did. He's with the gnomes. Kill them all.
Your brain, disciples, knows.
You that hoon Greymon mentioned. Heard you kill that thieving pest. Where's my boots? Right. That's enough. You lot! This one here's got a death wish. What are you playing at? Get out of my sight.
Behind rubble. Not worth dying.
Like hells I'll trust a dwarf. Kill them.
True souls, Neir, disciple.
The slowest one of you lot is getting tossed to a rote in heat. Gruck! Useless rucker. I see what you're doing with your hands. Magic won't help you. Of course, True Soul. Wouldn't let you go without one.
Upstairs, but not down.
You better hold that tongue. We've got this under control. Ladicus balls! Why did you kill the slaves? Faster! Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little traitors do when we strap fire to their legs. What now? But he's right. You useless rat! You the drow Greymon mentioned. Heard you kill that thieving pest. Where's my boots? And that goes for novices too. I would never. Neir dies. Heads roll. Of course you will. You lot. Little sunsucker here has a death wish. Get lost. Glad you're here to take responsibility, true soul. We need to get through this rubble and fast. What's the plan? What?
Are those... Did you kill the slaves?
The gnomes are digging. I'm encouraging them. I'll make sure true soul Neir hears about your contribution.
You really got them. Never thought I'd see them back after that nasty sneak gave Gekh the slip.
What? That's what I'm doing. Drugnin gnomes.
No! I tried to save you. You, tell him!
You got them? The boots? You're still alive, son scum. That's reward enough. Stop talking. Start digging.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move.
Fine. Here. Now get going. You're wasting my time. A true soul, eh? Useless rack of a lookout could have told me. That's not what the lookout told me. Hand them over, or I'll take them off your corpse.
We weren't supposed to lose any. She'll kill us!
Glad you're here to take responsibility. Drugnin gnomes collapse the tunnels. Trap true soul Neir. Don't take me for a fool. Hand them over, or I'll take them off your corpse.
A true pity. So, either you were lying, or you tried to murder me. Follow. Tunnel. Gust. Whispers. She found evidence of an underdark route to Moonrise Towers. I do not appreciate your prying. Do not try it again. Anything you want to know, you can just ask. Not surprising. We're done here. Kill the gnomes. You assured me they were following your every word. So, either you were lying, or you tried to murder me. Disciple Zarel holds command in Moonrise Towers, where she speaks with the Chosen. I will introduce you to her. Sometimes I wish it were not so easy. Follow the tunnel. Find out what lies beyond.
Disciple Zarel speaks with the Chosen. Absolute.
I will go overland and report what happened to the disciple. True soul, would you do the honours and dispose of these dissidents? My soldiers are dead, I see. And my slaves. These gnomes surprised us by blowing up the tunnels. We must be close to their families. We will get them eventually. Praise the Absolute! That is, if we get through this smoke and whatever lies beyond. Disappointing, though I am not surprised. As for these defective slaves, they caused the cave-in. Insolent whelp! Defiance will only make this worse!
Underdark, Moonrise Towers, all perhaps worth.
As for this rubbish, would you do the honours and dispose of these dissidents, true soul? You are effective, if somewhat hard to tame. Still, the Absolute is not without his rewards. My. You fight with as much finesse as a rabid Rothe, but I cannot argue with the results. You are lacking in both motivation and skill. Very effective. I will make sure Disciple Zarel learns of your actions once I get to Moonrise Towers. That took much too long. Your heart must not have been in it.
Moonrise Towers.
My. You have as much finesse as a rabid Rothe in both fighting and matters of the mind. Commendable attempt. But still too weak. When you found the Absolute, did you ever imagine you'd become part of something so extraordinary?
Follow tunnel cursed whispers.
Go on. We must not dawdle. Praise the Absolute. As expected, none of them are trained properly. Insolent whelp. Do you think they will be grateful? They will kill you too. Eliminate them. You solved quite an annoying problem. Both my slaves and allies were vexing me. With the sergeant gone, I will put you in charge of reconnaissance. The Disciple told us that we would soon be making contact with other chapters. I did not realize you came from one of them. One more chance, but remember, there are worse ways to die. I'm sure you know of a few. Find a way through this smoke and whatever lies beyond. True soul. The pieces are finally falling into place.
Disciple Zarel speaks with chosen Absolute.
Enough. You will go. Now. And with this path cleared, the curse plaguing the lands above would be a boon instead of a hindrance. Quite the little devil, aren't you? You are effective, if somewhat hard to tame. Still, the Absolute is not without his rewards. My soldiers are dead, I see.
With pleasure.
Sometimes I wish it were not so easy. Our scrying eye got destroyed in the cave-in. The Disciple will want to know what happened.
Absolute orders. Zarel.
A clueless mind. Still, it's not hard to guess what happened here.
Absolute unite.
Can you believe a dwarf succeeded where you failed, Sergeant?
Slaves. Defiant. Explosion.
Ah, excavating this heretical abomination must look puzzling, no doubt. My sergeant is dead, I see. A heretical ruin belonging to an old Shah cult. Excavating it must look puzzling, no doubt. They were using my air. Curiously, they resisted. Many thanks, madam. I will make sure Disciple Zarel learns of your actions here. She is waiting at Moonrise Towers for my report. The Disciple found evidence of an underdark route to Moonrise Towers. In the meantime, When you found the Absolute, did you ever imagine you'd become part of something so extraordinary? Into the lava, Sergeant. and the rest of you will follow her lead. Still, I cannot argue with the results. You will make an adequate replacement. You are effective, but I cannot overlook what you have done. Give me your hand.
True soul.
We are no longer under Lolth's tyranny, sister. I take orders directly from the disciple. You'll do as I say. Can you believe a surface elf succeeded where you failed, Sergeant? Give me your hand. The Absolute is not without his rewards. Finally! I almost choked on poison, and it took a surface elf to get me out.
Moonrise Towers.
That is not an option. Well done, true soul. A pity we could not capture a few of those gnomes, though. My sergeant is dead, I see. And my slaves.
Find path to Moonrise. Orders. Zerel.
Insolent whelp! Do you think they will be grateful? They will kill you too! Insolent whelp! Defiance will only make this worse.
The world will be at our feet. The false gods will become our servants. We ourselves will ascend. Disciple Zerel holds command in Moonrise Towers, where she speaks with the Chosen. I will introduce you to her. Go. Burn. And feel his wrath. And remember, the Absolute demands complete obedience. To enjoy the spoils, your faith must be unshakable. Would you have showed them mercy? On that note, let us review your performance. My soldiers are dead, I see, and my slaves. Nobody could have anticipated what's to come, and no one will stand against the new order. These defective slaves caused the cave-in. Eliminate them. But you'll be glad to hear the mission is continuing. I will make sure Disciple Zerel learns of your actions here. She is waiting at Moonrise Towers. I doubt that. She is weak. She wouldn't survive the Absolute's love, and it would be his time we are wasting. A diplomatic answer. A pity to dispose of such a useful tool. My. You have as much finesse as a rabid Rothe, in both fighting and matters of the mind. Still, the world will be at our feet. The false gods will become our servants. We ourselves will ascend.
With pleasure.
Finally. I almost choked on poison, and it took an outsider to free me. Can you believe an outsider succeeded where you failed, Sergeant?
Find path to Moonrise. Orders Zerel.
And here I thought you were competent. Redeem yourself. How disappointing. Still, I cannot say I am surprised. We are done here. What a diplomatic answer. Almost a pity to dispose of such a useful tool. You are a disgrace, unworthy of the Absolute's attention. It seems immediate action is in order. Find the way, and report to Moonrise Towers. The disciple will make sure you are rewarded. Did you expect me to share my heir? That will be her decision. A clueless mind. Still, it is not hard to guess what happened here. But it shouldn't pose a problem for the likes of you and I. Excavate it as far as you can. Nobody could have anticipated what's to come, and no one will stand against the new order. Incompetence, then. My soldiers are dead, I see. I can't believe a dwarf succeeded where you failed. Your hearts must not have been in it. Take the boats and find new slaves. Useful ones this time. Go. I will report on our success to the disciple. I will see you at Moonrise Towers.
Slaves. Defiant. Explosion.
And here I thought you had a shred of competence. We are done here. I can't believe a surface elf succeeded where you failed. Your hearts must not have been in it.
True soul. Neir.
This heretical ruin belonged to an old Shah cult. Excavate it as far as you can. Insolent whelp, you will die here, a disgrace to the Absolute. Find the way and report to Moonrise Towers. The pieces are finally falling into place. Take your men and find new slaves, useful ones this time. Not bad. The disciple will be glad to hear we have such a useful true soul joining us. Insolent whelp! Did you think they would be grateful? They will kill you too!
Absolute unite.
You will not. I share your enthusiasm, but I have one more use for them.
Underdark. Moonrise. Towers. Or perhaps worse.
That is not an option. Dead Dwergar. But those defective slaves are still alive. Eliminate them. In fact, I would quite like to see a repeat performance. Disciple Zerel holds command in Moonrise Towers, where she speaks with the Chosen. I will introduce you to her. Now, Sergeant, do not keep me waiting. Find a way through this smoke and whatever lies beyond. I can't believe an outsider succeeded where you failed. Your hearts must not have been in it. Gather the remaining gnomes and march to Moonrise. I will report your failures to the disciple. You must be from another chapter. I was told we would be making contact. This heretical ruin once belonged to an old Shah cult. It spooks the Rothe. The Dwergar think it's cursed. As always, capturing more slaves, which proved too difficult for our Dwergar comrades. Many thanks, madam. I will make sure Disciple Zerel learns of your actions here. She is waiting at Moonrise Towers for my report. Give me your hand. I was not asking. These are the disciples' orders. While the curse plaguing the land above protects us, it also slows us down. Securing an underground passage would aid us tremendously. I will go overland and report on what happened here. As for you, you have one last chance to prove your worth to the Absolute. Clean results, indeed. Give me your hand. The Absolute is not without his rewards. Clear out this rubble. I have a report to make. You must be from another chapter. I was told we would be making contact. Dwergar, Kill this one! Show you aren't useless and I will let you live! Which only proves that she is weak. She would never survive the Absolute's love. Many thanks, madam. I will make sure Disciple Zarel learns of your actions here. She is waiting at Moonrise Towers for my report. Finally. Stop blubbering. You have wasted enough of my time. Commendable attempt. But still too weak. You have my thanks, true soul. I will make sure Disciple Zarel learns of your actions here. She is waiting at Moonrise Towers for my report. Now, who actually got me out of here? A true soul. This is Neir. Tell those imbeciles to hurry up. I am choking on poison. Help me terminate them, true soul. Their services are no longer required. Finally! I almost choked on poison and it took a dwarf to get me out. Insolent whelp! You will die here, one way or the other. I like your way of thinking.